Have you ever noticed something strange about your memory? You might forget where you placed your phone just an hour ago, or struggle to remember what you ate last week. But at the same time, you can clearly remember a moment from years ago. The first day at a new school, a special birthday, a surprising event, or even a small moment that somehow stayed with you forever. It's almost like your brain secretly decides which memories deserve to live forever and which ones can quietly disappear. But why does this happen? Why do some memories stay with us for a lifetime while others fade away so quickly? Before we dive into this fascinating mystery of the mind, take a quick moment to like this video and subscribe to Brainora. If you enjoy exploring amazing secrets about the human brain, this channel is all about understanding how your mind works. And trust me, the story behind your memories is more incredible than most people realize. Let's start with something important. Your brain experiences thousands of moments every single day. You see people, hear conversations, read messages, feel emotions, and notice countless details around you. But if your brain tried to store every single moment permanently, it would quickly become overloaded. So the brain has developed a smart system to decide which memories should stay strong and which ones can slowly fade away. One of the biggest reasons certain memories last a lifetime is emotion. When you experience something connected with strong emotions, your brain treats that moment as important. Emotions act like a highlighter for the brain. They tell your memory system, this moment matters. Don't forget it. Deep inside your brain is a small but powerful structure called the amygdala. This part of the brain is responsible for processing emotions like fear, excitement, happiness, and surprise. When something emotional happens, the amygdala sends signals that strengthen the memory connected to that experience. For example, you might clearly remember the moment you achieved something important, the day you met someone special, or even a moment that scared you. These experiences trigger emotional responses, which help the brain lock the memory in place. Another important brain structure involved in memory is the hippocampus. Think of the hippocampus as the brain's memory organizer. When you experience something new, the hippocampus helps turn that experience into a memory and begins the process of storing it for the long term. But not every memory receives the same level of attention from the brain. If something feels ordinary or unimportant, the brain may not invest much energy into storing it. That's why everyday details often disappear quickly. Let's imagine two different situations. In one case, you casually walk into a store and buy something small. Nothing exciting happens. Your brain records the moment briefly, but because it is not emotionally significant, the memory may fade within days. In another situation, imagine you experience something surprising or meaningful during that visit. Maybe you unexpectedly meet an old friend or witness something unusual. Suddenly the experience becomes emotional and interesting. Your brain now decides this moment is important, so it strengthens the neural connections connected to that memory. This brings us to another key factor that helps memories last longer: repetition. When you repeat something many times, the connections between neurons become stronger. Neurons are the brain cells that communicate with each other through electrical signals. Every time you recall or repeat a memory, those neural pathways become easier to activate. Think of it like a path in a forest. The first time you walk across the grass, the path is barely visible. But if many people walk along the same route again and again, a clear trail begins to form. The same thing happens in the brain. The more often a memory is revisited, the stronger the pathway becomes. This is one reason why childhood memories can stay so strong. During childhood, many experiences are new and emotionally powerful. Because these moments are repeated in conversations and stories over the years, the memories become deeply embedded in the brain. Another surprising factor that helps memories last longer is novelty. The brain pays special attention to things that are new or unusual. When something unexpected happens, your brain becomes more alert and focused. This increased attention helps encode the memory more strongly. That's why many people remember their first experiences so clearly. The first day at a new job, the first big achievement, the first time traveling somewhere new. These moments stand out because the brain recognizes them as unique. Sleep also plays a crucial role in turning experiences into lasting memories. While you sleep, especially during deep sleep stages, your brain reviews information collected during the day. Important memories are strengthened and moved into long-term storage. Scientists believe this process allows the brain to organize and stabilize memories so they can be recalled later. Without enough sleep, this process becomes less effective, which is why sleep deprivation can weaken memory. Interestingly, the brain does not store memories like a video recording. Instead, Memories are stored as networks of connections between neurons spread across different regions of the brain. Each time you recall a memory, your brain reconstructs it using those neural connections. Because of this, memories can sometimes change slightly over time. New emotions or new experiences can influence how the memory is recalled. But when the neural connections are strong enough, the core of the memory remains stable for many years. Another fascinating detail is that memories connected with multiple senses often last longer. If an experience includes sights, sounds, smells, and emotions, the brain creates multiple pathways linked to that moment. This makes the memory easier to recall later. For example, the smell of a certain food might suddenly remind you of a family gathering from years ago. That smell acts like a key that unlocks the memory network stored in your brain. The brain is constantly balancing two important tasks: remembering what matters and forgetting what does not. Forgetting may sound like a weakness, but it is actually an essential part of how the brain stays efficient. By letting go of unnecessary details, the brain makes space for the memories that truly shape our lives. Here on Brainora, exploring these hidden systems inside the mind shows just how powerful and intelligent the human brain really is. Every memory you hold, from childhood moments to recent experience, is the result of billions of neurons working together in complex networks. The next time you suddenly remember a moment from years ago, take a second to appreciate what your brain has done. That memory survived because your mind decided it was meaningful, emotional, or important enough to keep. Now I'm curious about you. What is one memory from your life that you can still remember very clearly, even after many years? Maybe a happy moment, a surprising event, or something that changed your life. Share your answer in the comments, because it is always fascinating to see which memories stay strongest in people's minds. And if you found this video interesting, share it with a friend who loves learning about psychology and brain science. Don't forget to subscribe to Brainora for more amazing brain secrets that will help you understand your mind in a completely new way. Your brain is constantly creating, storing, and protecting the memories that tell the story of your life. And that story is still growing every single day.